There is no one truly authentic. I have yet to meet a truly authentic person. Someone unapologetically themselves, not seeking validation from others. I've heard a few people say, I don't care what others think of me. And while that's a good first step, let's take a deeper look. What about your parents? What about the person you admire? Your best friend, your partner, your boss? The notion starts to crumble when we examine our interpersonal relationships. It seems we seek validation most from those we are closest to, sometimes even assigning them a role of validator. This past month, I've been reflecting on my year and how much I've experienced, grown, and transformed. I am guilty of this 100 times over, molding myself into something or someone I'm not, twisting and dimming my light to fit others' expectations. I gave in to their demands under the guise of compromise, while waiting in the shadows, hoping to be noticed. I feared being accused of attention seeking, and when that fear was used against me by people I trusted most, it cut deep. In March of last year, I decided no more. I resolved to be me regardless of what people thought. But I focused on winning over those who saw me negatively, trying to prove myself rather than just being myself. I've always known things others didn't, yet for so long I labeled myself as crazy to beat others to it. This stemmed from ancestral trauma, but we won't delve into that now. For someone sensitive like me, I've learned my sensitivity is a gift. It tells me when I've been mistreated or misunderstood. My feelings, senses, and thoughts are insights for myself and my guide, steering me where I need to go. If I hadn't trusted my intuition in 2024, I don't think I'd be here. Sensitivity is heavy, yes, but it's also a guiding light. I've met people from all walks of life and seen into their souls, connecting with their higher selves, and what I see is this. Most of us are misaligned from our true selves. Not as a judgment, but as a simple observation. Even those practicing detachment or claiming mastery over it struggle with the question, who am I? The journey of self-discovery is endless, evolving beyond this lifetime. Everything in the universe, even the most intangible energies, carries a sense of self, and they all struggle with it in some sort of capacity. Here's where I'll challenge some perspectives. Our attachment to titles, definitions, and roles limit us. Many carry misinformation, like misunderstanding CPTSD as purely childhood trauma. This need to be right or to know can block growth, especially when we cling to definitions shaped by systems designed to mislead us. Ego, soul, mind, and self are not separate entities, but different facets of the same whole. Some resist the inclusion of soul here, but I'd argue you are even more than your soul. A concept that's hard to articulate but simple when felt. For me, I experience multiple layers of thoughts and perception. One voice feels like me on earth, tied to my ego, while another is me beyond earth, connected to something greater. These aren't separate personalities. They're all me, a multifaceted being shaped by varied energies, opinions, and experiences. Meditation helps distinguish these layers. The ego often gets a bad reputation, but it's essential. It seeks validation, acknowledgement, and connection. It tells us what we like, dislike, and want. Rather than banishing the ego or labeling it as negative, we should work with it, integrate it alongside our shadows, fears, and insecurities. Embrace the parts of ourselves we've been taught to hate, and that's where we'll find authenticity. This idea, being truly authentic, scares many people. Some might argue it would create chaos, but I disagree. I see humanity's potential on a grand scale. I know what people and the world can blossom into. Though I may not see this future in my lifetime, I'm planting the seeds for it. You don't need to overthrow systems to make an impact. You can end colonization by simply being authentically you. Believe in yourself even in the face of a chaotic world. This has always been a battle for your mind, spirit, and body. Everything is connected and your actions ripple out into the universe in ways you cannot fully comprehend. You are a co-creator with the universe, holding autonomy over your life and soul. Don't worry about the how, why, or where. Focus on the present. Put your energy where it matters most. Before you speak or act, consider who benefits from your words or actions. Align with your truth, embrace your wholeness, and plant the seeds for the future you want to see.